So yeah, all of you go to the pub. Everyone's like, "Oh, finally we get to do something relaxing for once." One of them says, and then it's like, "Yeah," and it's like, and Mark's
Santa sipping non-alcoholic eggnog.
well, the drinks have not been ordered yet, Ross, because Mark Stokes goes like, "Hey Jones, get us the first round."
Okay, so I gotta get the first round.
Yeah, you have to get the first round.
Round of what? Many rounds.
A round of drinks. You silly. You're joking. Come on. You're joking, right?
Yes, drinks. Drinks. Bar person, I saw this on television once. Bar person, bring us fine ale.
The barman looks at you like, are you trying to get prepared for the Renaissance that's going to be happening in the next few months?
No, I saw that on I saw it on the box you call television. Guy in funny outfit said, "Get ale."
Right.
I was there during the Middle Ages. It was my rookie year, collecting souls in the good old-fashioned way.
Yeah. So essentially, he goes like, "Would a Foster's do?" Or would you
alcohol?
Foster's Australian beer.
Or would you prefer
alcohol? Yes.
Or would you prefer a Guinness?
Are they alcohol?
He just looks around like his whole bar is alcoholic.
Then yes, we shall go with the alcohol you call Foster and Guinness.
Okay. How many of you? Okay, so that
Santa abstains from alcohol.
So that would be 16 people. Oh wait, 17 if you count the boss. I forgot the boss.
Yes. 17 rounds of Foster and Guinness.
17 of both?
Do they not come as one?
No. I'll just get you those 17 times 2 drinks. He says.
Yes. I'll explain exactly how you're doing this. He literally leans over the bar and starts staring at him rather intently.
Yeah, so...
As if he just discovered a really interesting bug to examine.
Yeah, he's just pumping the beer, just looks at you, and is like, please go away, sort of look. You mad person. And he finishes the tray in record time by the seams of it, and he goes like, here, take the tray and go over there to your buddies. He gives you all 17. Well, oh gosh, how many is that? 17 times.
34.
34 frigging drinks. You're gonna need 2 people, I think.
Hey, I'll help you with that.
Like jumping through the air like a fish.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as soon so he gives you the beer. He gives you all the 34 drinks that you could ever want.
Yay!
And because he passed it over to you, that meant no wild magic went off. Luckily, so. And you bring
You're carrying it.
Yeah, they carry it, and they put the drink down. Obviously, I would imagine.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
No, I'm just gonna stand here, just shove him in my face. Of course, I'm gonna put it down.
Actually, no, given it's vulgar, we might just do that, actually.
Okay, so everybody looks surprised.
Waste a good beer.
Yeah, everybody just looks surprised at this. Like, what the heck? Like, how many beers did you order? Oh well. This will 2 rounds would be good
24.
enough. 2 rounds would be good, I guess. I mean that'll sort 2 people out, I guess. 2 rounds. So, okay, everybody take your drinks. Sort of thing.
Finally.
So everybody takes their.
The Rock has come back to Beer Town.
So everybody takes their drinks, and he goes like, "I would like to say that, Mark Stokes basically stands up to everybody, going like, you're all are wonderful people to work alongside, and I really enjoy times like this where we can just sit back, relax, but also learn from each other so we can understand one another and work harder for the next day ahead of us. So, cheers to future prospects and prosperity," he says, raising his glass, expecting everyone else to do the same. Everyone else does the same.
So he goes, okay, the future wonders you monkeys do.
Well, Volgrim's holding 2 pints at once, so he's gonna basically cheers with both of them.
Oh gosh.
Jeff the Devil Monk does not have enough strength to lift the pint.
Oh,
He's even more weak than when he was Elroy, Satan's son.
okay. So how many actually cheerings essentially with this?
I'm cheering
I'm
with my
cheering,
fist, not a
yes.
drink.
Okay, so you're punching the glass. So 2 people are cheersing then so far.
Yeah,
Well,
with
you know,
2 pints.
I should say, even though I cannot lift the pint, I am still touching it.
Okay, so 3.
Sophisticatingly
Okay.
cheering.
Okay, so 4 people doing wild magic. Great.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
Oh
Final battle of
no!
World Magic.
Oh no!
So my 2 pints classes 1.
One action.
We'll just do
Still
one
one
action.
action.
We'll just do one
Alright.
action, just because we really want to get out of this now.
So, Devar, you will not believe it, but I rolled a 15.
15. Let me see what that is again.
It happened before.
Oh dear, continuously spinning hula hoops. We'll come back to that one.
I rolled
166.
Oh wait, let me see. Okay, let me type down what Mad Hog did first. Okay, so let me. Okay. Oh no! Please do not land on who I think it would. Oh no!
Oh no! Now what?
Oh no!
That's two. Oh no. That's 2 oh no's. That's never.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh yeah!
Oh no! You guys are not gonna.
Oh yeah!
By the way,
You guys-
I rolled 197. By the way,
197. Oh gosh, how worse could get? This is going to be hell. It's going to be hell on earth. Okay.
Hello,
I
I am
rolled a
Jeff the Devil
151.
Man.
Oh my gosh, how am I going to incorporate this into the entire thing?
I got a 151 if you're interested.
Okay, I'm
I
still
have-
I'm still interested in both of your roles. Okay.
I have 101.
Okay, 101.
Dalmatians!
We had this
No.
before, and there was no Dalmatians. I was really disappointed.
I remember.
I remember, and I'm sorry it wasn't what you think it is. Oh gosh, who would this? Who will this one hit then? Okay, that's going to hit. Okay, who's number 1 exactly? Oh, that would be Nate. Okay.
I am number 1. No.
Okay. Okay, so 151. Okay, so let's do this. Okay. Oh gosh, this is going to be hell to figure out how to do this. Okay.
Set up.
Okay, so. Okay, so who are these hula hoops hit now that I think about it? Oh gosh, why did it have to be you again?
Margaret.
Margaret has a hula hoop back.
Okay, so Margaret has the hula hoops again, but she's doing something else. She is going to lap dance people like she did,
Oh,
like
God.
she did, like she did,
Wait!
like she did back in the day.
Wait a minute! Did I just give hula hoops to her again?
Yes. And she's
She's doing lap dances with hula hoop song. That's gonna
Like
be
in the old day! Like in the good old
that's-
day!
That's gonna be awkward for the boss to say that he's the grandson.
yeah. Oh gosh, more so that it's. Oh gosh. I don't.
Okay.
This dice roll. These dice rolls do not like Nate because Nate is a cool cat right now. He's like got whiskers. He's got the nose. He's got the
He's
ears.
literally a
The
cat.
tail. He's got the tail. The only thing he doesn't have is the fur everywhere else.
But is he like an anthropomorphic cat, like Chester Cheetah, or is he like a real cat?
He is.
Chester Cheetah is not a cat.
He is.
He's a cheetah. Cheetah's a type of cat.
You could, with all the millions of cartoon cats you could mention, you mentioned Chester.
Top cat.
Because that
Don't
was
be
supposed to be
personal.
a cool cat.
Top cat.
No, cool cat is a cool cat.
But yeah,
I disagree.
so basically,
It's actually a cat.
so essentially, Nate is getting a lap dance from Margaret, and he's getting his face pelted by the hula hoops because he goes, well, what are you doing, Margaret? Ow! And then Marx goes like, oh, Nana, will you stop playing with your hula hoops already?
That's it. I'm sorry, my mother's had too much to drink yet already.
Yeah. Okay, the last two things I need to do. This is
Yep,
going.
101.
Okay, so
And
actually, who's
151 is.
going to get this bomb? Oh,
Bob!
Bomb!
What? Again, the bomb?
nope. This is a new spell. It's a bomb on its own. And oh gosh. Okay. Mad Hog, is your character good at running?
Well, if the demon guy is not good at lifting, then he's probably not good at running.
I believe this is as good a time as any to find out.
Okay.
No, we-
Okay.
I worked an office job for 2,000 years.
Okay.
Take a
Mad
wild
Hog,
guess.
Mad Hog.
Yes.
There is a bomb
Run.
in your lap, and it's got a lit
Again,
wick.
a bomb!
It's got a lit wick right in your lap, going shh, like
Well,
like.
Jeff the Devil Man looks down at the bomb with the wick going psst, as you put it, and says, "Oh no."
Fine.
I guess this is the end of Jeff the Devil. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for doing business with Satan Incorporated.
And suddenly, Bob comes along going like, it's a bomb! Yo, still looking slimy, all of mucus, and then he takes the bomb and chucks it out the bar.
Bob?
Yes,
As in...
Bob Batley, as in the security guard, who...
Oh,
One that disappeared in the Monster Girl convention.
Yeah, he came back just in time for the drinks, and he saw the
Wow.
bomb, and he was like, get off the way!
Bob, you magnificent slimy bastard, you have saved my existence from non-existence.
Oh,
I shall repay you by offering you a killer deal for your soul.
oh no thanks, no thanks necessary.
How about a 5% coupon for any item purchased at Satan Incorporated mall chains?
No thanks, I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good. After my day, I don't think I want to be rewarded anymore, he says.
A haunted look in his
Well,
face.
the question is, what monster girl did he get?
The mucus
They
toad.
told it.
The
Mucus
They told
toad.
him.
Mucus toad, that's right. God
Yeah.
damn it.
So he was.
Oh my God.
So he looks all full of mucus and such still, and Mark just looks at him going like, "Jeez, man, get a shower first before you come to the pub." And he's like,
And on that note,
"Well, there's one more thing, and
Yes.
there's no way to do this properly, but all of you get an Easter egg after all this.
Do 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 do.
Yes, it's an Easter egg."
yay!
And because you're at the bar, someone switches on the television, and there you see a very familiar character to the players of Chloe Granger speaking to the public about humans who are following Lucas the Zealot losing their way and being put back on the right path and such, and other news outlets basically claiming that we should not listen to them, sort of thing. They're obviously lying, sort of thing. Sort of deal.
Damn Yankees.
And you see one of them, Laura, goes like, geez, crazy stuff over in America.
Yes, nothing crazy going on in
Good old Joe
Oh.
England.
Yeah, and George Wilburn goes like, I haven't known that, from certain sources of mine, that the Americans are lying about the existence of magic in order to make themselves feel more important than usual.
The Santa's like, ho. That's just ridiculous.
I know, right? Magic does not exist, George says.
Yeah, that's absolutely bonkers stupid. And he just drinks both pints.
Oh.
Yes, magic is an illusion. There is such thing as a supernatural phenomenon. By the
Oh,
way,
and
would you
by
like...
the way, I heard it was your son Elroy's birthday. Just
Elroy's,
hands him a gift.
Elroy's
Wait, what?
birthday.
Wait, what?
Oh no, Ross! Don't tell me you want to continue this with wild magic.
I have a ability I literally have not used anything in this session, so that is the only reason why I'm doing this.
Okay, so wild magic that present, Ross. We'll do it for this one, and see what happens.
One more time, we're gonna celebrate. Yeah. Oh yeah. All right.
67.
67. 67. What will this net us? And just like that, the strange alien creatures have returned to fire upon you all. You're breaking all the glasses, and suddenly it's like,
not again!
and suddenly it's like, oh, sorry about that. Ah, I swear the contestants are being good hiders. Ooh, is that a drink?
Hey,
Don't mind if I
You're-
do.
Don't mind if I
You're
do.
me, you're me bloody 2 pints, you bastards!
Oh, don't worry. Rounds on me, lads. Everyone,
Well,
drinks on the house.
You know what? You lads are all right.
as
Volgren would enjoy the Imperium Bar, so he's pretty much got every booze going in the universe.
yeah.
Or should I
So
say galaxies.
oh boy.
Hey, and that was that.
And
We can round it off to a close.
we'll just round this off to a close now, I think, because you guys were almost caught.
Oh, almost, you
Almost.
say?
Really? I expected us to
Like,
be
you're
caught.
almost trying doing that freaking quite right.
I know, but this is why I made the number so high, because I knew this would happen. So
Oh yeah, it's car racing.
So you are so close to getting caught. Let me put it this way. The maximum leeway on this was 150. You made 145 altogether, all of you.
Wow. So yeah, we were literally that close to being caught.
Yes.
All it would have taken at that point was for Jeff the Devil Man to have somebody signed up for their soul.
But sadly, you got enough for people to be on the trail to investigate this area. A day later, the retreat was once again calm after the ensuing chaos that happened during the time the people from Stokes Cove stayed in the place, surrounded by the sea of trees. As of this moment, a calm hung in the air, with only the rustling of the leaves by the wind and the sound of a single hooting owl broke the serene silence that would have dominated the area if nothing was there. However, along the track that the carts had taken at that time, and beyond the barricade, the man-made dirt roads, and into the deep depths of the forest, there was a shadow of a female figure hiding in the darkness, looking over one of the modified carts used in the race that day, that seemed to have found itself in the large thicket. She eyed it suspiciously, taking note of the strange condition that the wheels of this particular cart were in. "Interesting," she said in a hushed tone, using a simple metal skewer to lightly press against the wheel of the cart. This got the attention of a man nearby who was wearing a dark blue suit with a simple black tie that was undone, and had a nicely trimmed black goatee with black ponytail hair. He eyed what the woman was looking over. You sure no one is trying to pull a prank on us?" he asked with a hint of a playful tone to his smooth voice he used for the person who was inspecting the wheel. The person in question had short brown hair and was wearing a pair of blue jeans along with an untucked white shirt and a simple thin leather jacket over it. "No, the wheel is not made of rubber, and despite it looking like normal cloth, it holds consistency like water. Such trickery can't be pulled by today's science." she explained as she pulled out the small tool, wiping it with a cloth she had on hand, before placing both into a Ziploc bag and passing it over to a long blonde-haired woman with an ample bosom in a tight white buttoned shirt that was partially open, along with a pair of tight brown trousers which have a fair few magic wands hanging at her side.
So, the rumblings of the mortals are true then. I have to admit I am slightly disappointed that whoever did this didn't stick around. I would have loved to have a little chat.
The tone in his voice betrayed the last words of his desire he spoke of, as if he had another thought in mind. You may still get that chance. Molly, she turned her gaze to the blonde-haired woman. Get a transport for this cart. We can't let anyone else find this. This seems to be the only one showing signs of magic being used on it. Of course, Ragel. The woman called Molly pulls out a simple walkie-talkie and says into it, "Trash covers the forest. Prepare for cleanup." She puts it away into her side pouch, alongside with the tiny Ziploc bag as if treating it like evidence. Once she turns, she smiles and says, "Hopefully I won't be needing to order more vans to pick up any more than this. The last thing I want to find on my desk is a report showing spending superfluous resources and equipment."
Oh, come now, Molly. You've got to spend money to make progress. Learn to splurge a little.
Molly, Farashi, this is not the time for petty squabbles like this.
Do not call me by that falsehood of a title, for I am Azazel, fallen angel of sin.
Yes, I know who you are, moron, but there is a reason you have that name.
You mortals and your cute little titles. What's the difference if the situation is going to end the same, whether they know your real name or not?
That is how it is. Now enough of this talk and get to work. Relax, Ragel. The only thing left is to wait for Einsel, and we're done, right? Ragel turned to a young man with short, dark blonde hair, wearing a pair of denim jeans along with a shirt that had a design of a dragon upon it, with an unzipped hoodie over it, who seemed to be messing around with a handheld device. Ymir, put away that silly device. The device, she dubbed it, with such a stern tone, was a Nintendo Game Boy. The man called Ymir looked up to her, and upon realizing how serious she was, simply sighed and casually chucked the Game Boy to one side, falling to the ground before a void suddenly opened, taking his Game Boy away. Happy? Ragel didn't reply as she walked back over to the cart, examine it for any more evidence or details that she could glean. Ymir looked to Azazel and quietly asked, "What's with Ragel? He seems more intense than usual."
Do I look like a psychiatrist? He's always serious when it comes to the job at hand.
I can hear you both, you know. If you're not going to help, then please be silent. As soon as the now revealed male leader said that, silence hung between them all. But then, in that moment, from a nearby tree, a man stepped out like a ghost. He wore a long brown trench coat along with a plain shirt and black trousers, and had long dark blonde hair which was draped over the back of him. Noticing him, Ragel turned to him. "Ah, Lefay! Finally you returned. Tell me, did you learn of anything?" The young man shook his head as he stuttered out, Actually, I didn't get much. Just know that this place has been busy these last few days with a lot of guests." "Okay, Einsel, let's make this easier then. Did you find out who used these carts?" Ymir didn't seem to be in the mood for wasting time. Well, actually, from the information I found, a bunch of company employees were here, but only one person signed themselves and the others in as Mark Stokes and Company." Oh, great. It's not like there is only one guy in the country named that. Upon hearing the information, Rigel raised his eyebrows, a look of realization crossing his face. Call Prospero. He may want to hear of this. Einsel seemed to nod in a meek manner before fumbling for his phone to get in contact with the man known as Prospero. In the meantime, Rigel looked to the cart once more and asked himself, what on earth did this? It was then that Einsel presented his phone to Rigel and said, he wants to talk to you, Rigel. He took the phone into his feminine fingers and brought it to his ear. Rigel here. LaFay has just told me of something concerning. I hope you understand what this means. Yes, sir. You don't have to worry, sir. You've had my word that we will find them and make sure they will be brought in to serve our country. Make sure that you do. The Prime Minister will not abide having anyone with magic running free in the country. It would not only be bad press for the Labour Party, but also for the entire British government if there are magic beings this problematic as LaFay described. You needn't worry. I will aim to bring whoever this being is within the month. You best hope that you do. Failure is not an option. Now bring back the evidence. I want to learn as much as we can about what we are dealing with this time. Upon hearing the sound of him putting the phone down, Rigel gave the phone back to Einsel. It appears we're going to have our work cut out for us. Regardless of the extra workload, the result will be the same as our past jobs. It was then Rigel's brow furrowed and his hands clenched into fists as he quietly said, as there is only one way for this to end, as I don't plan to fail, unlike those who falsely represented God's will. For all they found was their downfall in blood and enmity, from widespread odium, when the true and righteous way to end this is to make all fairies and magical beings alike kneel, give their life for the greater good of upholding harmony, as they should, to help and guard humanity from the shadows. That is the only way to end this. All magic chained for a great cause of everlasting harmony.